So today I'm going to be ranking the songs on Queen's debut album. Now this album was released in 1973, so I'm going to be starting off with the opening track, Keep Yourself Alive. Now this track was written by Brian May. It was actually one of the first Queen songs that was written, unless you count some of Smile's stuff which they recorded as Queen songs, but this was considered a Queen's first song. It's a very upbeat song which seems to be about a struggling musician trying to make it into the wider rock scene that was going on at the time in the early 70s. It's a very solid song, very good one to rock out to, and I'm going to put it at number 5 because although it's a very good song, it's a good opener for the album. I feel like there are a lot more songs on this album that I feel are better. I had to move the camera because my chair was making noises. So the second track is Doing Alright, and this is such a beautiful song. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was one that was a Smile song, or was that or was that one The Night Comes Down? It was either one of those ones, but anyway. And it just feels like a very hopeful and just a very beautiful song, and I love all of the harmonies in it. According to one of the books in Queen, they'd go to the caves in Cornwall and they'd all sing harmonies, so that was a very beautiful thing. And then also towards the end, or the middle, it also has a very rock part, so you know what I mean, yeah? Sort of layered harmony, if you know what I mean, the doing alright, that bit. So I'm going to put it at either number 4 or number 3, I can't decide which. So I think I'm going to put it at number 4, yeah. And then that leads us onto the next track of the album, Great King Rats. And when I first listened to it, I was like, wow, this is a really good song, you know. I really like how it's the storyline of it, and I really like the guitar in it, and also the drums at the end are really, I found them very cool, and I don't know if it's a technique or anything. If you want to let me know in the comments below, I know nothing about drums. Yeah. And so that one is going at number 3. It's also a 5-minute song, which means you get a lot of it. This leads us onto My Fairy King, which features Roger's falsetto, if you're familiar with In the Lap of the Gods, Live with the Rainbow. I'm sure you all are. Which I find very cool and, you know, very impressive that he could do that. And then I feel like the song is an insight into what Freddie Mercury's mind was like, because I know that I've read in a book that he liked to, or he said in an interview that he liked to imagine sort of fairies, and so the song is also sort of quite sad in a way when he says the lines, Mother Mercury, look what they've done to me, I cannot run, I cannot hide. And also Mercury, I think that line was where he got his name Freddie Mercury from, so it's probably was a very important song to him, and so that's the reason I'm going to put it at number 2. And now this brings us to Liar. And now Liar, so first of all the drum solo at the beginning, oh gosh, wow. And then, you know, it's just such a great song with so many dynamics, and also Keys' bass solo, and, you know, Freddie's vocals, Brian's guitar, just everything about this song is just incredible, absolutely incredible. And of course it deserves top place on my list of rankings. So let's go on to the next one, and this is put on a jumper because I was cold. So The Night Comes Down, I'm going to put it at number 9, because even though it's a really good song, it's like really beautiful, and I like the guitar at the beginning and also all the harmonies, but I just don't really listen to it that much, and it's not one of my favourite Queen songs, so I'm gonna put it at number 9. I'm trying to move through this faster because it's taking a really long time to film, and this was actually filmed a week after all the other clips, so yeah. Yeah. So next one, Modern Times of Rock and Roll. We have the first Queen song with Roger Taylor's voice on it. Very exciting. Where he sings like the full one. So I'm putting that at number 6. I'm kind of regressing it because I like it better than Keep Yourself Alive, and I put that at number 5. So yeah, but can't change that now. So I'm just gonna put it number 6. But it's such a good song. And it really I think it really encapsulates the feeling of being in a rock band or like wanting to be a rock star, and it's also like just a really good fast-paced song, and Roger's voice sounds really good on it. So number 6, and then below that, number 7 is Son and Daughter. That song is really good. I really like that song. I like all the harmonies in it, and also like I love the live version at the Rainbow where the audience like sing. By the way, if you can hear screaming like or laughing, that's my sister and her friend. So yeah, so I'm putting that at number 7, and then I kind of have the last ones in order, which is quite cool. So next one is Jesus, which I didn't really listen to that much until quite recently, and it's a good song, but I do like it. So I'm putting it in number 8. It's got a good melody. I like the melody, and I like the everything in it. And then number 10, I know you're gonna hate me for this one, but 7 Seas of Rye, the instrumental. Maybe you won't hate me, maybe you'll understand because it's just an instrumental. And also when I do these and I put them in a ranking list, the number 10, it doesn't necessarily mean it's the worst one. I mean, obviously, 1 to 10, 1 being the best, 10 being the worst, but I keep saying that, and I hate it. So for this one, number 10 is just the one I don't like as much. I still like it, I just like the other ones more. You see what I mean? And so that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. It was a very bad outro. Anyway, yeah, so that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my ranking, and next time I'm going to be doing another album, but it might not be a Queen album. It might be a whole album, it might be a Fleetwood Mac album, it might be a Nirvana album, it might be, any album. It might be a Roger Taylor album, it might be a Cross album, The Cross. Yeah, so, and if you want to follow my socials, I'll put them up here or here, and you can go follow them. I'm very fun over there. I post mainly Queen content, and basically all my socials have the same name as this one, so you can go follow me there. And I hope you all had fun watching the video, and bye bye.